Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Raider Dome. I'm Chuck Zach along with Jason Boston as we are going to bring you a really special event tonight. It is the second annual FCA, the Red River Chapter FCA All-Star Classic, if you will, or All-Star Showdown between the best of Southwest Arkansas and the best of Northeast Texas in what's today going to be a doubleheader of men's and women's basketball, or boys and girls basketball at the high school level. And we're just minutes away from tipping off this girls game first. They're going to be up first, and then we'll take a little interlude in between and have the boys game. And excited about being back at Liberty Ilo's Raider Dome. It is the premier basketball spot in Texarkana. And Jason Boston, I bring in an expert to help me do a basketball game tonight.
And especially an all-star game.
Yeah.
Because you got to think there's going to be a lot of shots, a lot of offense, hopefully. That's what I'm looking forward to. And one of the highlights of living in Texarkana is having the state line and having great basketball on each side of that line.
All right, well, you are getting a chance to see what's going on the court, and this is going to be the introduction of all the players. Matt Fry of the long time here at Liberty Isle, now at Pleasant Grove, is going to be our PA announcer for today. So we'll have a national anthem, we'll have the introduction of the starters, and you're getting a chance to see the Arkansas side team in their red-topped uniforms and the Texas side girls in their blue-topped uniforms as we get ready for the introduction. First, though, a national anthem. Oh, they're going to do starters first. Okay. We thought we were going to do national anthem first, but apparently they changed up the plan. And so we're going to find out the starters with you today. And here they are. That's number 11 from Hope, Anaya Trotter. She's a 5-foot 1-inch guard. Number 15 from Nashville is Sydney Townsend. Sydney's a 5-foot 9-inch, obviously senior. They're all seniors here tonight. Third starter from Center Point High School, Marley Bright. She's wearing number 25 today. Uh-oh, we've lost our PA guy. He's trying to figure out who the starters are too, I think. Well, we can tell you this much. The coach of the Arkansas side team is Cicely Butler, somebody you know very well, Jason. Coach at Genoa this past year and has been there for a while.
She has, and Coach Butler and I actually, we split 2 games in our coaching career. I was at Texas High for both of those. She was at Genoa Central for both of those. Had an outstanding program, and as I told you before we came on the air, one of the best basketball games I ever coached in was in the Fouke Classic that they had that year, and we played. I was at Texas High. We played Genoa Central, went right down to the wire, and we won by 1. And as I told you, it's one of those I felt like I played.
Yeah. They are going to be having assistant coaches as well for this game. So it's not just Coach Butler, but also Austin Kidd, who's a coach over at Spring Hill, is going to be one of the assistants, and Eden Spears from Mineral Springs will be the other. So they make up the 3-person coaching crew for the Arkansas girls. Genoa was 16-13 this past year in their efforts in girls basketball. On the other side, Melissa Moats, we're bringing her out of retirement. She just retired from DCAB, and we're bringing her out to coach one more game.
Okay, and we talked about how I'm very good friends with both coaches. Coach Moats even goes further back because she was a 22-year-old first-year coach. Coach left in the middle of the year. She became the head coach. She got out of coaching a few years ago and then came back for the last 3. Outstanding coach, and has called it the end of her career, so she's getting to wrap it up in style with an all-star appearance here tonight.
19-14, her DCAP Bears were this past year. She's assisted by just one coach, Casey Schubert from McLeod is her assistant coach today. And, of course, Melissa Moats is still the director of instructional technology for DCAB as well. So she's got that to fall back on. All right, third starter from Center Point also is Monica Flores. So we got 2 Center Point starters out there for the Arkansas side roster. And looks like they're going to introduce a 5th starter here, Michaela Hardrick. Hardrick is a 6-footer out of Foreman, Arkansas, played for the Gators. We're having a little trouble with the PA tonight, but we're going to make that work as best we can.
All right, let's try the ones from Texas.
Matt Fry struggling with the PA, but again, it's all kind of for the benefit of FCA anyway. So we're all being kind of a lot more amenable than we might have been in the past with a pay game, if you will. This is a little different deal. Starters for the Texas side, you saw Michaela Moore being introduced, or Micaiah Moore rather. Micaiah Moore from Brownsboro, one of the starters. The second starter, Allie Cooper out of Brownsboro. You heard a familiar one with number 23. That is Brianna Block from Liberty Ilo, the 5'6" signee for Sam Houston State University. She'll be joined by Paris Miller from Brownsboro, so two of the Brownsboro Bears on the roster in the starting lineup. And then the fifth and final starter wearing number 32, that is Tori Hooker, also from Brownsboro. So three Brownsboro girls joining the very popular Brianna Block and I guess it's four Brownsboro Bears, if I count them all right.
That's
four
right.
Bears and a Leopard starting for the Texas side team.
Kind of interesting, Brownsboro won the Class 4A state championship this season, and one of the toughest games outside of the state championship game was their game against Liberty Ilo early in the playoffs.
All right, so apparently we've foregone maybe the national anthem in this, and it looks like we're about ready to play a little basketball. You can see the girls with the red tops, they're the Arkansas girls. The girls in the blue, they are the Texas girls. The first of our doubleheader here in the FCA Showdown, the All-Star Showdown, year number 2. The girls' game last year was phenomenal. They played it here as well at the Raider Dome, and it looks like Texas is going to control things in the backcourt, and that's Brianna Block with the basketball. Into the lane, her shot a little bit long. Rebound pulled down early by Sydney Townsend from Nashville. Townsend going hard to the basket, misses the shot. Rebound knocked around. Boy, very aggressive early minutes in this game. And finally, it's going to be the Texas side that comes out with it. Micaiah Moore. Out ahead they'll go into the hands of Tori Hooker. Hooker to the baseline, but bounced on the line by Paris Miller. And it goes back over to Arkansas. Scoreless as we're 40 seconds into this game.
So far we see both teams going man-to-man, which usually what highlights in an all-star is who can go get their shot on the offensive end.
With the ball now, Anaya Trotter from Hope lost control of it. We go back in the other direction. Here's Micaiah Moore into the hands of Tori Hooker. Back to the baseline, and we're up top. Hooker for the first shot from her. That's a three-pointer that misses. And the long rebound will bounce out of bounds. And the ball goes over to Arkansas with 1:06 gone in this first quarter.
I like it. Hooker ready to see what how the rims are here at LE. Gets off a shot early from 3.
Great crowd. They were still coming in when we got here. This is almost a full house this evening. Shot on the way. That three-pointer no good by Monica Flores. And we're going to have our first foul of the ball game. As the Texas side doing a little bit of grabbing, and that's going to be Brianna Block who picks up the foul. That's her first.
Michaela Hardrick with the offensive rebound. You see that a lot in all-star games because kids haven't blocked out in a while.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of, hey, when that ball goes up, go get the offensive board.
So Hardrick to the free throw line, and she hits the first. So first points of today's All-Star Showdown put in the books by Michaela Hardrick from Foreman. The 6-footer shot on the way. That one rattles in, no good. Texas gets it back. Lob up high and a little too high as the ball goes over the head of Paris Miller out of bounds, and Arkansas gets it back with a 1-0 lead. Arkansas with it up top. Anaya Trotter into the hands of Sydney Townsend. Townsend starts her drive. Left-hand layup, no good. Rebound by Tori Hooker from Brownsboro. In a little bit of trouble. Not going to stop Micaiah Moore. Drives, shoots, misses. Put back by Hooker, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Anaya Trotter of Hope. And Texas will maintain possession with 2 minutes gone in this first quarter. 1-0 Arkansas lead. Lob on the inbound. They find underneath Paris Miller for the basket. And Texas gets on the board finally.
Very nice play there. Brownsboro's run that inbounds play before this season.
Boy, what a nice, impressive drive by Marley Bright from center point. to put Arkansas back up 3-2. Trying to answer, off the rim, no good on the three-pointer by Paris Miller of Brownsboro.
Arkansas getting ready to run a fresh 5 into the game.
There's Flores with it, gives it up to Marley Bright. Bright again driving all the way to the rim and gets another easy basket inside. That's 4 for Marley Bright.
We talked about early taking the ball to the basket. Bright definitely got that memo.
All right, a three-pointer, Brianna Block, her home basket, misses the shot. Rebound tipped back out. That's Miller. Work the ball around, other side to Moore. She has it poked away, but right in the hands of her teammate. Back inside to Moore, spins, shot no good, gets her own rebound, puts up and misses. Almost a foul you would expect, but no call. And the rebound controlled by Hardwick.
A nice post up by Moore, the guard there.
Somebody better get a handle on Marley Bright. Last couple of drives, nobody stopped her. Three-point shot on the way, that one short, no good, missed by Sydney Townsend from Nashville. Miller cut off at the baseline. Kick it off back up top to Block. Brianna. Marley Bright on her. Into the shooting position and shot up by Allie Cooper from Brownsboro. No good. Still a 5-2 lead for Arkansas. Coming up on midway through this first quarter. Three-point shot. That one no good by Arkansas. On the miss, Monica Flores put back up and good. And Sydney Townsend's got her first basket. Oh, a little sleep for Arkansas as they allowed a little too easy that time. Paris Miller to get the basket. She's got 4.
Oh, Arkansas almost answered with an easy bucket as well. Missed the layup. Nice job by Bright looking up the floor.
There's Brianna Block, far side. Spins. Boy, good defense that time. Stripped away by Marley Bright, who's right now having a very impressive first quarter. In trouble, back to Block. Jab step, drives, left-hand layup, no good. Or left side layup, tried it with her right hand. She missed that. Rebound, Monica Flores. There's Bright up ahead. Townsend's three-pointer, a little long, no good. And over the top of the backboard where Texas will take it back with 3:18 to play in the first quarter. And it looks like we're going to have our first timeout on the court as we've got fresh troops coming in for both sides.
Yeah, I think the stoppage of play was just for the mass substitutions as each team comes back out there with 5 different players.
This is going to be fun. Let's see who we've got out there. We have a number 1, which I don't have on the roster. That's not a good thing. I do have Tara Reeves. She's number 14 from Spring Hill. 20 is Cassidy Jones, Lafayette County. And it looks like Arkansas is going to tie things up and take the ball back. 21, Landy Williamson from Trinity Christian. Number 3 is Cornetia Griffin from Emerson. That's the Arkansas 4 of the 5 that have come in. On the Texas side, we're going to have to take a minute to figure out who they are. Shot on the way, that one up and no good. Inside with the rebound, blocked. And looks like taken away by Harmony Marsh from Paris Chisholm, who's just checked in. She's out there along with J.C. Eves from James Bowie, number 11. 20 is Reagan Markham from Redwater. Let's see, inbounding is Ashanti Northcross from Texas High. And 13 is Linda Burchett from Hooks.
Nice play there by Harmony Marsh. She had the block shot and then the defensive rebound that got tied up, and then Texas retains possession.
I'm wondering if number 1 isn't Carshela Rogier from El Dorado. She was on our original roster and then was told she wasn't going to be here, but maybe she showed up anyway. Arkansas with the steal. We'll say it's Rogier. Layup up and good.
Really nice play. Picking up the steal and using the glass on that layup.
Well, if you're going to score, we better get your name in the book somehow. 7-2, Arkansas with the lead. Drive by Northcross, no good. Rebound fought for and taken away by Tara Reeves from Spring Hill. Arkansas with a 9-4 lead and a rather buzzing Raider Dome. Three-point shot, that one no good. Boy, the Arkansas bench was up waiting for the conversion of the 3. Ashanti Northcross with it.
Yeah, Texas a little late getting to people on the perimeter, so Arkansas is getting some good looks at 3.
Little floater missed. Rebound, Cornetia Griffin from Emerson. 1:52 to play in the first quarter. 9-4 Arkansas. They walked things down. Cassidy Jones, Lafayette County gives it up. That's Landy Williamson from Trinity. Bad pass taken away by Texas. On the steal, Reagan Markham. Here's Norcross all the way to the rim, and she's going to get fouled as she's knocked down hard. And the foul is on number 1.
Nice job by Northcross there to penetrate, take it all the way to the basket, forcing the foul, and she'll get 2 free throws.
Shanti Northcross, 5'5" senior. We'll stop the clock with 1:31 to play here in the first quarter. 9-4 Arkansas leading. And her free throw, a little hard, rims out no good. How difficult. They've had probably a day or two to practice together. How hard is this?
That part of it's pretty tough. And you also aren't sure how much they've played on their own since the season ended as well.
Isn't that the truth? It's been a while since anybody's been on the court. 2 misses by Norcross, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. That'll be on Linda Burchett. That's her first.
Chuck, throughout my coaching career, I always tried to find something that would replicate playing basketball. As far as conditioning, still haven't found it.
Driving shot, no good. Rebound and the putback, that's up and good. And that is Cornisha Griffin from Emerson with the basket. And Arkansas's got the 11-4 lead. Minute left to play here in the first quarter.
Nice job by Griffin there going to the glass.
A lot of pressure all over Linda Burchett. Good defense by Arkansas. That's Cassidy Jones on the D. High pass out of bounds. A little pressure from the Arkansas defense bothering Texas right now.
Yeah, Cassidy Jones, as you said, putting ball pressure, and that's definitely something that the Texas side hadn't seen in a few months.
Jones with the ball now. Brings it across the timeline. Cassidy Jones, 5'8" for the Cougars of Lafayette County. Rozier, shot on the way. That one no good. Long rebound. Gathered in by Texas's Reagan Markham. Markham with the pass, taken away. Stolen and then lost again by Rozier. Nia Trotter, J.C. Eves with it from James Bowie. And she's pressured and loses the ball out of bounds. It'll stay Texas ball, however, with 25 seconds left in this quarter. 11-4. Arkansas with the lead. Inbound to Reagan Markham. Her shot blocked and knocked out of bounds by Rozier with the highlight defensive play of the game so far.
Really nice block.
Norcross to inbound it. Looking for some help. Gets it into the hands of Harmony Marsh. Marsh's shot way off the mark. Into the hands of Cassidy Jones. Jones wants to go. A little grab, no foul. Now we're going to get one on the shot. As Rozier gets knocked to the ground by Harmony Marsh from Paris Chisholm. That's Marsh's first.
Yeah, being aggressive, Arkansas is taking the ball to the basket, resulting in a couple of free throws.
11 seconds left in the quarter. Arkansas trying to add to the lead, and she hits the first free throw. 12-4 lead now for Arkansas. You want to spend a minute thanking the sponsors who are making all of this possible, not just the broadcast, but the entire process of this All-Star Showdown, including A1 Liquors. How about a steal by Rozier, trying to get it up before the buzzer? She does, to make it a 14-4 lead. What a quarter for Arkansas. Highlighted by the last basket by Carshalia Rozier of El Dorado, and it's a 10-point lead for Arkansas after one.
Great play by Rozier with the steal. Also, she took a peek at the clock and knew she had enough time to get it laid in before the buzzer sounded.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll come back for the second quarter here on Texarkana Game Day.
What's your last name?
All righty, well, welcome back. Quarter number 2, getting ready to go. 14-4 Arkansas with the lead as you're checking us out here on Texarkana Game Day. Chuck Zach along with Jason Boston. And we got new bodies in there for both teams as well, as we've got our third unit worth of players. There's a shot on the way for Arkansas. Three-pointer, no good, missed by Janiah Baker from Magnolia. With the basketball, Jalen Gillette from Texas High. She'll give it up. Shot on the way by Moore. That one good. Three-pointer for Micaiah Moore. And they cut the lead down in half to 14-7.
Good ball movement by Texas. Gets the open three.
See if we can't identify other people who are out there. Olivia Turley from Genoa Central is wearing number 12 with the green shorts for Arkansas. Number 10 is Honesty Taylor from Nashville. 40's Jada Grant from Nevada. And 22 is Sierra King from Hope.
By the way, Chuck confirmed that Miss Rozier
It is
from El Dorado was able to play. That was her that had a very good first quarter.
And let's see, on the Texas side, we've got Christian Bridges, number 3 from Prairie Land out there. We already mentioned Jalen Gillette from Texas High. Looks like Micaiah Moore, the starting unit's still out there. And as well, Lasagna Nard from Linden Kildare, number 42. That's a shot that was up and missed by Jada Grant from Nevada. Here comes Texas on the run. It's Kristen Bridges. Her layup blocked. Boy, what a defensive play by Janiah Baker. Great play from the Emerson Pirate. The other way we go. Layup up and good. Fighting off the defender is Honesty Taylor from Nashville with her first basket.
Really good take there by Taylor.
16-7, minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. It's been all Arkansas so far. Shot on the way. That's way short, missed by Bridges. Rebound, Jada Grant. We're going to have a foul. And Jalen Gillette from Texas High picks up her first. Inbounding for Arkansas, Olivia Turley from Genoa, 5'5" young lady. Got the double knee pads on. You expect that's going to be a young lady that's going to be sliding on the floor a little bit.
Absolutely right.
You had some of those in your coaching career, haven't you?
Yes, I
have.
have.
How about that one? There's a layup up and good from Olivia Turley.
Very good move by Turley for the basket.
16-7. Make it 18-7, excuse me. Moore with the shot. Three-pointer short, no good. Long rebound gathered up by Arkansas. Here's Baker on the run. Her layup up and good. Janiah Baker with 2, and Arkansas is running away 20-7 with 5.5 to play here in the first half.
Yeah, definitely being played at the pace Arkansas likes. They're looking to get the ball, get it up the floor, and attack the basket.
Moore looking for a pick from Santeria Davis from Hughes Springs. Shot on the way. That's an open 3. Oh, rattles in and out, no good from Bridges. Rebound comes back to her, and she'll get it into the hands of Paris Miller. Three-point shot on the way. Another one for Micaiah Moore. That's her second of the quarter. She's got 6 of her team's 10, and it's a 20-10 ball game.
Yeah, Moore looking to keep them in it, hitting those back-to-back threes.
And we're going to have a foul that time. A steal attempt by Paris Miller, who picks up her first. And how about some fresh bodies back in now for Arkansas as they bring the starters back in. That's Cicely Butler from Genoa is running the show here, and she's bringing that starting 5 back in with 5 minutes to play in the first half. You just get your win and you got to come out. Too many players.
That's right.
Marley Bright with the basketball up top. Got a pick. Picks up her dribble, gets rid of it into the hands of Anaya Trotter. Her shot, 17-footer, straight on, no good. Had the rebound, lost it, but back to her teammate. They'll feed it to Bright. Inside pass, a little too high and hot for Michaela Hardwick from Foreman. And Arkansas will turn it over with 4:47 to play in the half.
That's a really good play. Look for them to connect with that later in the game as we move forward and everybody gets more comfortable with new teammates they have.
Let's see if we can check all the Texas players out there. I think they've got all their starters. It's Brianna Block with the basketball. Trying to cut through Allie Cooper. All the Brownsboro girls back in. It's the Bears and Block. And ball ripped out of their hands by Bright. And that ball lost and kicked out of bounds, and it'll come back over to, I guess the Arkansas is going to keep it.
Yeah, Jalen Golette from Texas High the one non-starter. She made a good play on that ball, knocking the ball out of bounds from behind.
Inbound it to Bright. Spins around for the defender, puts up the shot, no good, partially blocked that time by Paris Miller. And then we're going to have the proverbial, I'm not happy about missing that, I'm going to commit the foul. That will happen on Marley Bright. That's her first.
Always really good move by Bright. Nice defense there at the end of it by Markham.
20-10 our score. Texas trying to settle in a little bit and figure out some way to get some points up there. On the drive is Golette, lost it by Bright, ripping right out of her hands as she drove into the lane. And then Arkansas not really paying attention to it. Sydney Townsend couldn't control the pass that was coming her way. She wasn't expecting it. She loses it out of bounds back to Texas with 4:08 to play in the half.
Yeah, it's always one of those situations. You've got two guards that have the ball, and then they decide to throw it to a forward in the backcourt.
Yep, there's Moore with it. Moore trapped and travels. Had the pass down on the block and was about to spin and try to put up a little baby hook, it looked like, but she traveled. And Arkansas takes it back. Monica Flores, 30, gives it up to Marley Bright. To center point, Knights. Flores with it up top. Boy, she got an open look at a deep three and buries it. Flores with the rainmaker, and it's 23-10 with 3:45 left to play in the half.
Really good shot. A little weave action up top with the guards, and then the long-range jumper.
Paris Miller trying to match it, air balls it, but it goes off the hand of Anaya Trotter out of bounds, and Texas will hang on to it with 3:34 left to play in the half.
And that was the center point backcourt there, so they've obviously run that weave play before.
It's Flores knocking it out of bounds. Brianna Block on the inbound. She'll throw it in from the side now. You see on the backs of the jerseys, I've got Courageous on the Texas side and Finish on the Arkansas side. Miller with it, starts to drive, lost control of it. Up top to Brianna Block. Block into the lane, layup. Up, no good, and she's going to go to the free throw line.
It's funny, Chuck, sometimes these all-star games really fit certain players, and then other players do better when there's more team-oriented stuff. Block definitely thrives in this type of game.
Well, we'll see if that foul is on Marley Bright. That'd be number 2 on Bright. And we're going to get fresh bodies in for Arkansas as Brianna misses the first free throw. So Cassidy Jones, Landy Williamson, Cornisha Griffin, Carlisha Rozier, and who am I missing? They're coming in and out so fast, hard to keep track. I think maybe Tara Reeves that came in. And the second free throw up and good for Brianna Block. So first points for Brianna. 24-11 to score, 3:15 left to play in the first half. Ball in the hands of Cassidy Jones. Jones trying to lose that defender who's all over. That's Golette trying to get a 5-second call. Stops on the baseline, in trouble. And manages to get rid of it up top as they reset to Landy Williamson. Williamson has the ball knocked out of her hands, and they all dive to the ground. And Arkansas will maintain possession as Block and Williamson got tied up.
It's like they're going to call a foul.
They are on Brianna. That is her second.
Yeah, I'm with you, Chuck. That looked like a loose ball.
So to the free throw line will go Landy Williamson from Trinity Christian. Interesting free throw style. Misses the free throw. Controlled by Arkansas. They miss a second shot. That one blocked. Cornisha Griffin didn't get off the ground. She got her shot blocked. So Allie Cooper's got it. Inside they go to Miller. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound by Arkansas's Cornisha Griffin. Taken away by Block. Or by Golette, rather. Golette shot good, and the foul on Cassidy Jones.
Jalen Golette's really brought some energy to that Texas side. She did a good job penetrating a couple of times, wasn't able to get baskets, but put pressure on the defense. Then that time, her defensive intensity results in a steal, the layup, and a possible and one.
Yeah, Texas has ratcheted up the defense, no doubt about that. Golette to the free throw line, trying to finish off the three-point play, and she barely grazes the rim. Rebound into the hands of Rozier. 2:30 left to play in the half. 23-13. Arkansas with the lead. Pass inside. That's Griffin with it. Spins once, twice, gets the shot up a little hard, no good. Rebound by Moore of Brownsboro. And we're going to have another foul. This one's going to be on Griffin after she missed the layup. Boy, it just seems to be the thing. You miss a shot, you compound it by trying to reach for the ball.
And both she and Bright have done that. And it's kind of the result of missing a pretty easy shot after making a great move.
Well, Texas almost threw that away. Good save by Miller. Back inside, block gives it to her and has her shot blocked by Griffin. Defense on both sides has been outstanding so far. Back up top, that's a 2-point shot. No good, missed by Cassidy Jones. Rebound into the hands of Brianna Block. Easy breakaway layup, good. Now the hometown girl with 3 now, 23-15. As Brianna hits the layup. Steal again by that Texas defense. Miller out ahead. Shot on the layup, up and good by Allie Cooper. That's her first basket. And this lead is shrinking by the minute. Looks like timeout for Arkansas. Cicely Butler wants the timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching us here on Texarkana Game Day.
Providing excellent customer service while keeping everyone safe is a top priority here at State Bank. We are making your banking experience safer and easier with our new curbside banking program. Almost anything you need to do inside the branch can now be accomplished with curbside banking. Need to open an account, pick up a debit card, or hands-on help with mobile banking? Just pull into a designated curbside spot, call the number on the sign, and a State Bank team member will come assist you quickly. We are excited to bring you this convenience and are thankful to serve you.
All right, welcome back. Chuck, Zach, and Jason Boston with you here on Texarkana Game Day for the FCA All-Star Showdown. Southwestern Arkansas, Northeast Texas seniors who have just graduated, one more crack at it. Texas with a 23-17 deficit, but they're coming back right now. With the basketball, pretty good dribbling by Linda Burchett from hooks. She'll come out the back end looking for the pass. Can't get it there. Thrown away by Ashante Northcross. Burchett trailing the play, does a great job of knocking the ball out of the hands of Olivia Turley, and then Turley tumbles into the defender and commits the foul.
Really good steal there from behind. J.C. Eves then corrals the ball before she's fouled.
So with 51 seconds to play in the half, a half that started all Arkansas, has slowly been ratcheted back in by the Texas girls. And to the free throw line, looks like, we started with Eves there, and instead they went, no, it's Linda Burchett. And I think they want Eves.
It was Eves that got fouled.
Burchett's trying to take those free throws, and the official on top of it goes, no. It's J.C. Eves from James Bowie that's going to shoot the free throws. And she misses the first one. Or maybe Burchett knew something. Here come the Razorbacks. Missed the shot, but there for the offensive putback. A little too easy for Jada Grant from Nevada. Gets her first basket, 25-17.
Yeah, Grant's defender went off to try to help on penetration. That left her all alone for the offensive putback.
Northcross with it up top. Guarded by Janiah Baker. Ball knocked out of her hand, out of bounds. Baker, a little 5'4" point from Magnolia. Played for that Panther team.
Nice ball pressure there by Baker.
All right, Northcross to inbound it. They're looking, Burchett back to Northcross. Inside's where they want to go. They're trying to get Harmony Marsh the ball inside. Northcross with a crossover. Well, they're asking for 5 seconds and not getting it. There's Burchett with it. 9 on the game clock here in the half. Shot on the way, no good, but a foul. And now Linda Burchett is going to get to go to the free throw line.
Good drive. Had a little high pick and roll there action and got her toward the basket.
It'll be Baker picking up the foul. That's her first. Burchett with the free throw. That one's good. First point for Burchett today. Lindra Burchett. Second free throw, that one good as well. 25-19, 6 seconds to go. Baker with it, across the timeline, gets bumped, no whistle. Steal by Texas, and they won't get a shot off, and that's how the half is going to end, with a 25-19 lead for Arkansas. And we're going to see some of the cheerleaders coming out, because we've had a cheerleader thing as well as the sports stuff. So we've got basketball tonight. We've got football tomorrow night over at Texas High's Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park. We're going to have baseball and softball in 13 days. And they've had a cheer camp thing going on as well. So if you want it, FCA has got it going on, trying to recognize and give these seniors one last crack at doing what they do.
Most definitely. I looked at the cheerleaders earlier, and everybody was in unison. They knew the cheer they were doing, all that good stuff, and I thought that camp paid off. They've done really well here to entertain the fans here at halftime.
You and I have done this a few times together. We're not in unison. They've been out here for one day. Unison.
Unison. It's
I don't
amazing.
know what's going on.
What is happening?
I know. All right. Leading scorer in the first half, Michaela Moore had 6 points for Texas. She led all scorers. Rozier from Arkansas had 5. She was the leading scorer for the Arkansas side. Marley Bright had 4, 3 for Monica Flores, 2 each for Jada Grant, for Sydney Townsend, for Olivia Turley, for Honesty Taylor, for Cornisha Griffin, and for Janiah Baker. For the Texas side, other than the 6 for Moore, there was 4 from Paris Miller, 3 Brianna Block, 2 for Allie Cooper, Lindra Burchette, and Jalen Golette. So we've got the scoring in the book. It's a 25-19 score. And we'll get you ready for half number 2 here coming up in a little bit. They're going to do some cheering things, we think, and that's when we're going to be quiet and let them do what they do.
Providing excellent customer service while keeping everyone safe is a top priority here at State Bank. We are making your banking experience safer and easier with our new curbside banking program. Almost anything you need to do inside the branch can now be accomplished with curbside banking. Need to open an account, pick up a debit card, or hands-on help with mobile banking? Just pull into a designated curbside spot, call the number on the sign, and a State Bank team member will come assist you quickly. We are excited to bring you this convenience and are thankful to serve you. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Commercial services, electrical panel installation, circuit breaker installation, led by Master Technician Jay Strickland, and multiple specialty services.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire good people. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills for the right jobs. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
If you're thinking of building or remodeling, start your project with Raider Lumber and the Design Center. Our full-line lumber yards are stocked with the building materials you need for your project. The Design Center offers doors and windows, flooring, cabinetry, countertops, appliances, and more. And our team will help guide your project every step of the way. Take advantage of our custom kitchen design service. We'll help visualize your project with a 3D rendering of how your new space will look. Red River Lumber and the Design Center is proud to be a Day One sponsor of Texarkana Gameday.
A shield against the elements, comfort in the midst of chaos, shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance, for your auto, home, and life.
In Arkansas, see Brian Bolt for a free insurance review.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
All right, we're about a minute or so from the second half tip-off. A tale of two quarters. Quarter number one, Arkansas had a 20-7 lead after the first 8 minutes. That didn't last. They got outscored 12-5 in the second quarter. Texas has made this close. Jason Boston, what has fueled the comeback?
Defense by Texas. They've done a good job in defense and getting some turnovers. They got a couple of back-to-back easy layups off transition. Also, listening to the Arkansas coaching staff, what they weren't pleased about in the second quarter is Arkansas was still running like they were on offense, but then in defensive transition, they were slow getting back. They need them to run the same speed going forward and getting back.
Oh, man, I can't believe that's something you've ever heard before. Like, you're going as fast on defense as you are on offense, Mr. Boston.
Yes, if I was a car, I would have got called for speeding on offense every trip.
Yeah.
And on defense, they'd have pulled me over because I was going too slow.
Yeah, reverse didn't work, huh?
By the way, Coach Butler's been retired from coaching a couple of years.
Right.
As far as a team, she's a PE teacher there in the Genoa district. She came by just a minute ago, big smile on her face, and said, I'd forgotten how much fun this was.
I tell you what, she's a pretty good track coach, too.
Oh, she sure is.
3 in a row, I believe Genoa won.
Yes.
A few years back. She knows how to coach some track.
Most definitely.
All right, Arkansas's got the lead, 25-19. We'll remind you, this is the first of a doubleheader. When the young ladies get off the court, well, the young men will take over. We'll have the guys' game coming up next. Appreciate you joining us here on Texarkana Game Day. We're probably going to break the feed just so you guys know if you're watching, like, oh, where did the feed go? We're going to package this thing as the girls' game only. We'll break it. We'll come back and start another broadcast with the guys' game only. All right, the ladies with the basketball. It's Texas with the ball. They're going from our right to left now. It's Brianna Block with the ball. And we'll see if we can't get all the starters out there for you from the Texas side. Block throws up kind of a wild shot after contact with Monica Flores. And here comes Arkansas on the run. And almost a travel. Marley Bright with it. Flores with a three-pointer. That one's an air ball, no good. Into the hands of Santeria Davis from Hugh Springs. As off go Texas. Block with another drive and a miss. And this time ball on the ground. It's grabbed by Texas. That's Tori Hooker. And she's going to get fouled trying to throw a ball up to the rim. So let's see. Out there right now, Kirsten Bridges from Prairie Land. She's number 3. Brianna Block, we've talked about, 23. At the free throw line's Tori Hooker from Brownsboro. Also out there is Santeria Davis from Hugh Springs and LaSonia Nard from Linden Kildare. Those are the ladies in blue. In red, I believe we've got the 5 starters, it looks like, maybe out there. It's Marley Bright and Monica Flores from Center Point. Their numbers 25 and 30. 11 is Anaya Trotter from Hope. 15 is Sydney Townsend from Nashville. And I cannot see the last.
Michaela Hardrick, number 44 from Foreman.
Hardrick, the post player. Hardrick goes 6 foot, playing for those Gators from Foreman. Free throw up and good. So one of the 2 hit for Tori Hooker. First points of the second half. First points for Hooker in the game. Arkansas with the basketball. Marley Bright around defenders. Boy, poked away from behind. That's a quick hands from Brianna Block. Arkansas maintains possession, but it's just a turnover machine. Tried to reach in that time and get it, and instead Flores is going to get fouled going to the rim. And it looks like that's going to be on LaSonia Nard, who picks up her first foul. Number 42.
Nice drive by Flores there. We've seen earlier she can really shoot the 3 ball, and now showing her ability to penetrate.
Misses the free throw. And it looks like we're going to have an equipment problem that's going to cost Sydney Townsend a minute. And we're going to get a couple of subs in. Coming in for Arkansas is number 10. That's Honesty Taylor from Nashville. And the free throw up and good. So misses the first, got the second. Flores matches the free throw that Hooker had made just a minute ago. It's still a 6-point game at 26-20. Block with the ball. Right side into the hands of Tori Hooker. Hooker trying to lose Flores. Well, cut off triple team and tried to keep her dribble, taken away by Bright. Marley on the drive, stops, starts, and travels. Well, she tried to keep that foot stuck to the ground and just slid it.
Kind of interesting. I thought she might have traveled early. I'm actually not sure she traveled when it got called.
Yeah.
But I think, in fairness, it was probably there was a travel.
And Coach Butler asking the official, wait, what? Here's the drive. Hooker trying to go reverse, misses that thing badly. Bright with the rebound. Got a teammate with her out front, didn't see her. Now she'll go to Flores inside. Little too much on it, but it was tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Kirsten Bridges of Prairie Land. Well, you can see the two guards that work together. Bright and Flores, it's almost not fair.
Yes.
And tell you what, Coach Moats is going to counter with her Brownsboro girls as quickly she's going to get into the game. Allie Cooper, number 21, and Paris Miller, number 24.
Texas tried the we'll defend them with 6 trick, and then the officials send one player off.
Yeah, Kirsten Bridges had to leave. Inbound to Bright. Block on her. Finds Flores. Three-pointer from the wing. There's nothing but the bottom of the net.
One of the oldest plays in basketball, inbounds play, is have the shooter throw it in on one side, have her run off a couple of screens on the backside, get it to her for the 3.
At 7 now for Flores. They actually put that basket to the wrong team. 29-21 the score. Shot on the way. That one rattles around, no good by Brianna Block. Arkansas's got it. Here's Bright again, driving between defenders and gets it in with 3 defenders around her. Marley Bright's got 6. The teammates have 13 to the 31 from center point.
Bright's doing a really good job.
Three-pointer no good by Block. Rebound, Michaela Hardrick. Here comes Arkansas again. Oh, tried to go to Flores. That one knocked away. Blocked by Allie Cooper. As Texas takes it back. Kaya Moore at the free throw line looking for the basketball. Block's got it. Bright's on her. Kick out, Paris Miller. Three-pointer, though, rattles in and out, no good. Rebound, Anaya Trotter. Here comes Arkansas. Give it up to Bright. Flores to Trotter. They're going to weave a little bit here. Bright, little stop and start. In some trouble, kicks it out. Flores, top of the key 3, no good, back of the rim, long rebound. In and out of the hands of Flores. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by whom? By Texas. They'll say it was Tori Hooker, rather, that touched it last. And Arkansas sends in 5 new bodies.
That group of Arkansas players was doing really well as they built that lead back up to 11 from 6. We'll see how the next group does.
All right, group number 2 is Tara Reeves. It's Lindy Williamson, Cassidy Jones, Cornisha Griffin, and Carlacia Rozier. There's Griffin driving, misses the contact, and gets the layup.
Really nice move. Good shot fake at the elbow and then drives for the layup.
Boy, Arkansas back up by 13 now. Moore with it. Into the lane, try to pass it quickly. I tell you what, the Brownsboro girls having a little trouble. You expect having 4 teammates that their passing would be a little crisper, but it hasn't worked that way so far.
No, it hasn't, and Texas comes back with their next group of 5 players.
In will come Ashanti Northcross from Texas High, Linda Burchett from Hooks, Reagan Markham from Redwater, Harmony Marsh from Chisholm. Pass inside, missed the shot that time. And J.C. Eves from James Bowie. Halfway through the third quarter, Arkansas up 33-20. Oh, nice move that time on a drive, a little hard with it. Griffin with the rebound and the putback as she connects on Rozier's miss.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup for anybody with Rozier. Her being a post player going out on the perimeter.
Again trying to go inside, taken away by Rozier. And her layup again a little bit hard. Rebound by Harmony Marsh Chisholm. Northcross up ahead to Burchett, little travel. Caught the ball and took a step before she put the ball down. And Texas will get it back with 3:29 to play in the third, trailing by 15, 35-20.
Yeah, tough by Burchett. She knew she had the 3-on-2 there and got a little antsy before she caught it and putting it on the floor.
It's 2 unique groups Arkansas has. The first group are that guard-heavy Flores and Bright group. This group is really heavy post players. That combination of Griffin and Rozier, and you really have to change things up with the 2 of them. Well, inside, a little bit out of control. Cassidy Jones lost the ball into the hands of Tara Reeves. She loses it. Here's Eves with it for Texas. Coming in behind Rozier. Couldn't get there. Shot up and good at the rim by Reagan Markham.
Nice shot by Eves handling the pressure defense and getting her head up, making a good pass inside to Markham for the 2.
It's only 3 points for Texas here in this third quarter. They trail by 13, 35-22. Griffin putting the ball on the ground, and it goes off the foot of Texas. Ashanti Northcross got a hand on that, and here comes the next group for Arkansas. Boy, we got to get combat pace like a hockey game.
This one's more of a guard-oriented like the first group that they had.
In is Janiah Baker and Olivia Turley. Pass is going to be inbounded to Jada Grant from Nevada. Also in, Honesty Taylor. She's number 10, and number 22, Sierra King from Hope. Texas rips that ball away. Eves with the steal. Feeds Marsh, and she'll give it up to a guard, Ashanti Northcross. If nothing else, that's coaching right there. Big girls don't drive, don't dribble. Give it up to the guards in the backcourt.
Make that pass and go get on the block.
Foul on Arkansas. And I believe that's Olivia Turley that's picked up the foul. And that's going to be Turley's second. 35-22, 2:19 left. And well, Texas has struggled from the line. Ashanti Northcross with another missed free throw.
They really have. And free throws are one of those tough things. We always say how easy they are because nobody's guarding you, but it's kind of the one thing that when you're not playing a lot, you're not shooting a lot.
Yeah, she gets one of the two. First point for Ashanti Northcross today. And the lead is 12, 35-23. Olivia Turley with the basketball. Picks up her dribble. Goes inside to Jada Grant. Grant driving, fouled. Harmony Marsh of Chisholm picking up her second.
Nice drive by Grant, taking it to the basket.
Game is slowed down just a little because of the fouls. We remind you we'll have a break in between games, and then we have the guys' game coming up next. I am intrigued by the matchup we're about to see from the gentlemen. First free throw up and good.
It is always fun to see individual high schools play each other in girls basketball and boys basketball, and especially when you have all-stars like these.
Well, to me it looks like it's a big lineup for Arkansas and a smaller, faster shooting lineup for Texas.
Yes.
See how that matchup plays out tonight. Second free throw, no good. Rebound for Texas, Sanira Davis from U Springs with the rebound. 36-23, down to the ground, and we'll get a traveling violation called on Reagan Markham from Redwater.
Had the right idea, made a pretty good move, and then lost her footing and causing the travel.
2 minutes to go in this third quarter. They've been quick about doing substitutions about every 3-4 minutes. Steal that time, Jalen Gillette, who was so good at that in the first half. Getting defensive turnovers. Shot no good, missed by Kirsten Bridges. And Arkansas's got it back, 1:45 to play. Third quarter action. Boy, Gillette all over Honesty Taylor. Shot blocked by Northcross. On the run, here comes Reagan Markham. Her layup no good, foul on the call. And Markham's going to the free throw line as Arkansas has picked up another foul. This is going to be on Olivia Turley.
Nice job by Markham there, taking the ball to the basket.
That's says only team foul number 3 on Arkansas. It feels like more than that.
It sure does.
36-23 to the free throw line. We'll go Reagan Markham. First free throw, good. Markham, 5'11" post out of Redwater. Hits the first free throw. She's got 3 points all in this quarter. Checking back in for Arkansas, Michaela Hardrick. She's number 44. Second free throw, good. Well, we said Texas was struggling from the free throw line. Markham, maybe not.
She looked really good. Excellent form by Markham there at the free throw line.
6 points for Texas in this quarter, 4 of them from the free throw line. Steal by Gillette. Into the hands of Bridges. Driving, dishes it out. Foul called before the pass. And we're going to have a foul on 22, Sierra King from Hope.
Good defense there by Texas. Bridges did a nice job keeping her head up and hitting Golette.
Texas has been a lot more handsy with this group, led by Golette and Northcross. Shot on the way, whoa, way long on the miss by Bridges. Texas manages to control it, though. They'll keep it in Northcross's hands. 1 minute, 5 seconds to play in the third. Northcross driving, tried to go underhand, didn't do anything there, and then dribbling out of bounds is Santeria Davis, and Arkansas will take it back with 1:04 to play in the third.
As you said, this Texas squad brings a little more defense. That, again, the pressure causes a turnover by Arkansas.
Yeah, that's not a good turnover. Olivia Turley really couldn't control that. Tried to just toss it in behind her, which is something you don't want to do on the opponent's side of the court.
No.
Throw it toward,
throw it toward your basket.
Collette with it up top now. Got a little pick, gets around Baker. Shot short. Arkansas grabs it back. Jada Grant with it. Into the hands of Baker. Baker lost control of it, and Arkansas is going to maintain possession right in front of us. As Kirsten Bridges tried to throw the ball in off of a Razorback and threw it right to one instead. Boy, Bridges just a bulldog. Oh, and after the basketball, taken away that time on the steal. Here's Davis, the layup up and good. And Texas gets their second basket of the quarter. Santeria Davis with 2 now. And another Arkansas turnover. A lot of unforced errors. This group is having some trouble getting the ball down the court and getting shots.
Really are. Got some smaller, quick guards for Texas side, and it's causing a lot of problems in the backcourt for Arkansas.
On the inbound, shot missed. Davis with the rebound, put back, no good, but a foul inside with 13 seconds left to play as Michaela Hardrick just picked up the foul.
Davis has done a good job the past couple of times she's been down there to get offensive rebounds. Before she got called, barely stepped out of bounds. This time she gets the 2 shots on the free throw line.
Santeria Davis to the free throw line, misses the first one. Arkansas was down by as many as 15 in this quarter. They have crawled back to within 9. A lot of that at the line in this quarter. And we're going to have a lane violation. Yeah. Northcross got a little off balance and got a foot in that lane before the free throw, and so they don't get the second free throw attempt. Here's the full court pressure from Texas again. See if Arkansas can handle it. Boy, they ripped the ball away from Baker, and somehow Arkansas gets it back. Shot on the way. That one's an air ball, no good. Saved by Arkansas. Nope. Stepping out of bounds with it is Olivia Turley. So Texas with 3.6 seconds left in the quarter. They'll get it into the hands of Golette. She's going to have to hurry up. And ball's knocked away from behind by Turley, and that's how the third quarter will end. Well, Texas got a large deficit. They got some of it back, but they trail by 9 as we go into the fourth. We'll take a break here on Texarkana Game Day.
Providing excellent customer service while keeping everyone safe is a top priority here at State Bank. We are making your banking experience safer and easier with our new curbside banking program. Almost anything you need to do inside the branch can now be accomplished with curbside banking. Need to open an account, pick up a debit card, or hands-on help with mobile banking? Just pull into a designated curbside spot, call the number on the sign, and a State Bank team member will come assist you quickly. We are excited to bring you this convenience and are thankful to serve you. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
All right, we welcome you back to the Raider Dome, campus of Liberty Ilo High School for the Red River Fellowship of Christian Athletes All-Star Showdown. It's the first of our doubleheader here tonight. Chuck, Zach, and Jason Boston with you as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Texas with the ball stolen away again from Arkansas. More on the shot, no good. Rebound, Arkansas lost it as 2 of them hit it out of bounds together.
Chuck, the interesting thing I always look for in all-star games, now we're in the fourth quarter. Winning time, you would expect coaches to stick with the lineup that gets hot.
Well, I think they found the players they're most comfortable with, maybe not even the lineup. Most of the starting group, but they've added in Rozier into this group, and I think that's their post they're going to play with for this couple of minutes and see how they mesh together. We'll have a foul on Arkansas. And let's see, that's going to be Sydney Townsend's first. Texas with the ball in the inbound. That's Allie Cooper. Getting rid of it to Paris Miller. Back to Cooper. Well, there's a little Brownsboro connection as Cooper finishes with the give and go. She's got 4, and the lead's down to 7. Flores with it. Cooper trying to pick her up. Drives, shot a little wild off the rim, no good. Flores finds her way to get it and tosses it back up top as Arkansas resets. Cassidy Jones into the lane. She stops short of the rim, and we're going to have a foul on the ground. Texas a little too handsy in there that time, and they'll call the foul on Brianna Block. That's going to be Brianna's third. Arkansas to inbound it. Flores. Little foul on the shot, and it's good by Sydney Townsend. Foul's going to be called on Gillette. That's her second. That's a big play.
Yeah, really nice play. Townsend with a nice finish as she was getting fouled as well.
Little breathing room, back up to 9. The free throw makes it 10. 39-29, 7 minutes left to play in this first game of our doubleheader. Brianna Block with it up top. Marley Bright picking her up. Weave time for Texas. Gillette trying to go around the corner. Top to Miller. Inside to her teammate. Back out. And they'll find Brianna Block. 3-point shot. Good.
Pretty basketball right there.
Brianna's got 6. And Texas is back to within 7. 39-32. Flores hands it off to Townsend. They'll give it into the hands of Rozier. Her drive no good, but a foul on the way. And that may be Block's 4th. Yep, Brianna Block's got 4 with 6.5 to play in this game. Looks like she may be coming out. Free throw line is where Carshayla Rozier goes. Rozier with a big 5 points in the first quarter when her unit came in. She's been quiet since, and she hits the free throw. Rozier out. Block out. Ashante Northcross coming in.
So Texas has the Texas High Lady Tigers backcourt in now.
Against the Center Point Knights backcourt. Second free throw good. 41-32. 6:30 left to play. A little hot on the pass. Northcross does a good job saving that. Into the lane. Her pass to Golette. Up and good. Chance for the three-point play. Tiger connection right there.
Nice job. Good back cut. Nice pass there by Northcross, and Golette with the bucket.
Sydney Townsend with her second foul. Chance for the three-point play for the Texas ladies. Jalen Golette gets the free throw. 5 for Golette now.
Arkansas going to bring Honesty Taylor back into the game for Sydney. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, they faked you out. It looked like it was going to be Townsend. Instead, it was Rozier. Well, that Texas pressure, that's got them back in the game in the second quarter. See if they can do it here in the fourth. Taylor falling down, gives it to Bright. Boy, a couple of between-the-leg dribbles. Holy cow, Marley Bright. And that gets a roar from the crowd on the Arkansas side.
Yeah, the Arkansas football all-stars are on that other side, and they came out of the bleachers on that one.
Shot on the way. That's up and good by Texas's Paris Miller. 6 for Miller. 43-37, 5:45. Not Flores, but Cassidy Jones loses control of it. Moore's got it, trying to go cross to Northcross, taken away by Bright. Bright stops, goes again, misses the layup, but gets fouled. And Bright's got the place exploding right now.
Nice quickness with her feet. She keeps her head up, so she's always a threat to shoot it or pass it, and nice with the hesitation move, and almost got the layup to go.
Marley Bright becoming a crowd favorite and misses the free throw. The center point Knight is going to get a chance for a second free throw after the timeout. Looks like they're going to have a timeout with 5:29 to play. 43-37, Arkansas with the lead. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come right back to Texarkana Game Day.
Commercial services, electrical panel installation, circuit breaker installation, led by Master Technician Jay Strickle, and multiple specialty services.
All righty, welcome back. Well, we just got a piece of news as we took the break that's, I'm not going to say shocking. After watching her today, Marley Bright apparently today got a commitment that she signed with SAU.
I'm sitting here going, I should have gone to some Center Point games last year, but now I'm excited because I need to drive down the road and watch SAU in the coming years.
I'll tell you what, we had Steve Browning, the athletic director, on the radio show with us today, and they're stoked about their baseball team going to the Division II World Series this weekend in Cary, North Carolina.
Yes, as well they should be.
All right, well, Bright, who's been doing no wrong, misses both free throws. So coming back down to earth. 5:20 left to play. 43-37, Arkansas leading. Gillette lost control of the dribble, got it back. Feeds Northcross, has an open spot, spins, throws one off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Arkansas's Honesty Taylor from Nashville. Gets it to Bright's hands. Back to Taylor. Right across the timeline, under 5 left to play. That's Cassidy Jones driving around the defender. Back up top, Flores. Well, they're going to play keep away right now. Slowing things down. Sydney Townsend with the basketball. Starts to drive. Shot no good off the rim. Rebound Northcross. And how about Bright? Pokes it away. She's got 1-on-2 and decides, I'm not doing this on my own. We'll start it all over again.
Very smart.
Well, they're giving it a lot of space. Cassidy Jones with it now. 4:25 left to play. Jones backing up their defender, Gillette, then started to go and got Gillette leaning the wrong way. And Jalen picks up her third foul. Oh, fourth foul on her, excuse me.
Both teams in the 1-and-1 bonus right now.
Well, it's the time that you got to be able to make your free throws if you want to win a basketball game. You're a little winded. Can you still have the wherewithal to hit free throws? Cassidy Jones says, I can. First point for her in the game. Flores checking out, back into the game, Janiah Baker. And we're doing substitutions not in groups of 5 anymore. It's 1s and 2s. Second free throw, good for Cassidy Jones. She's got 2, lead is 8. Shot on the way, three-pointer. That one no good by Kirsten Bridges. Put back, follow no good. Arkansas has the rebound. We're going to have, let's see, a tie-up as Bridges went back and tied up Honesty Taylor. And possession arrow is going to be in favor of Texas.
See if they run an inbounds play for Bridges here.
Arkansas wants a timeout. Comes with 4:10 left to play here in the first game of our doubleheader. We'll remind you the guys are going to be coming up next. And we will have full coverage of that bad boy as well. You think this one's a little wild and woolly. Just wait. And if you can't make it out here tonight, we appreciate you tuning in to Game Day. Tomorrow you get another chance. It won't be basketball. It's over at Texas High at Tiger Stadium. We've got the football version of our All-Star Challenge tomorrow. 6 o'clock is kickoff tomorrow night. I didn't even tell you about that. You want to hang out tomorrow night?
Hey, it sounds like fun.
So good. Jason Boston's going to join me tomorrow night for some football.
Perfect. Somebody asked me today if I was going to be doing that.
Then the answer is yes.
The answer is now
there
yes.
You go. All right, Texas with the basketball, trailing by 8. Here comes Bright. How about it? Steals the ball away from Moore, and Arkansas's got it back again. Her imprint on this game is getting bigger and bigger.
She had a great start to the game, and now she's having a wonderful finish as well.
Arkansas, again, spreading things out, trying to drain a little clock. Into the hands of Cassidy Jones. Texas going to come out to meet her. Jones, stop, start. Let's reset things again. Back to Bright. She's picked up by Gillette. Boy, they've milked a minute off this clock.
They're doing a really good job.
For a team that hasn't played together, you think about that. Flores is even off the court now, so there's no matched parts of any of this. And we're going to have a foul as pressing the action a little bit, Cindy Townsend.
Yeah, that's a compliment to the job that Coach Butler's done in the limited time she's had them, as well as each one of these players' individual coaches, that they understand that basketball IQ so high. They're doing a good job keeping the floor spread and taking care of the basketball, running clock.
Yeah, Gillette, I believe, just fouled out. She's going to go shake hands, but that's her 5th foul, and that's a big loss. She had been such a big defensive contributor. Lindra Burchett from Hooks comes in instead. She's wearing number 13. Got those Hornets Nest patterned shorts on. Free throw up and no good. Texas gets the rebound. They're trailing by 8 and they're running out of time. 3:05 left to play. Burchett with it. Cross court, nobody there. And with 3 minutes left, Arkansas gets it back. Let's see if they go back into the stall again. Rozier back into the game. Texas going full court pressure. Flores is checked back in as well for Arkansas. So the center point guards are back in together. Instead, Janiah Baker from Magnolia brings it up the court. Picked up by Hooks Burchett. Keep away time. Rozier's got it up top. Oh, this is frustrating for Texas right now. Can't do much about it. And then they find Rozier underneath. Bright with the assist. Rozier with the basket. She's got 9 and the lead is 10.
Nice job by Rozier. She's kind of started everything. Ball handling it at the top.
Steal by Bright. Oh, what a pass to Baker. Missed the shot. Put back no good. Again by Rozier. She misses it twice. Goes up again as it blocked. And Texas will lose it out of bounds after some defense at the rim. Rozier's mad at herself. She didn't get a couple of those. At least one of them to fall. Tell me that Marley Bright didn't travel something fierce here at half court, though.
Great pass after that.
Oh, how about Arkansas on the inbound? Got it into Bright's hand. She tried to go to Rozier, couldn't handle it. And there's Bright from behind, steals it from Burchett. Stop already. Coming in from behind her, she has it ripped out of her hands by Bridges. Under 2 left to play. Layup up and good, Paris Miller.
Nice job by Paris Miller.
8 points for Miller. Texas isn't done yet. Down by 8. That's Honesty Taylor. Gives it up. Rozier driving. Layup good.
Rozier taking advantage of the fact that they think they're going to hold the ball, and then she's attacking the rim.
The 11 for Rozier. Bright with another steal. He pops into the backcourt, and we're going to have a foul as Baker stumbled and fell into Brianna Block. That will be a second foul on Janiah Baker. Clock stops, 1:27 left. And to the free throw line will go Brianna Block, who's been sitting for quite a while because of foul trouble. And Arkansas is going to go get some subs in the game as checking back in Cassidy Jones and Sydney Townsend. 49-39. Big moment here for Brianna Block. She cannot miss free throws at this stage. All right, Coach Boston, I need the MVP vote here pretty quick. We got 11 for the Rozier, who leads all scorers, I believe. You got Bright, who's got 8, but has been kind of the show pony.
We can stop now.
That's it?
It's one of those two, and I'm good either way.
All right, we got a little delay. Now we're ready. Here comes Brianna Block to the free throw line. First free throw way off the mark. No good. Manages to chase down the rebound, however. 3-point shot. That's no good. Block with another rebound. And Arkansas manages to knock it away as it's Marley Bright again. 1:10 left to play. Arkansas into the front court. Double team, triple team coming. Got a little aggressive. And Brianna Block just fouled out. Second Texas girl to foul out in the game. As Block goes out, she'll foul out today with 6 points.
Honesty Taylor will go to the free throw line for 1-1.
You think there's a little animosity here?
You wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't think. I mean, Honesty Taylor plays for Nashville. Brianna Block's for Liberty Islo. Have they ever played each other? Don't know. Missed free throw. Allie Cooper with the rebound. Miller going to throw up a 3. That one no good. Rebound Flores has it with less than a minute to play. And it looks like Arkansas is going to take the first matchup between the two states in our showdown. Shot no good by Sydney Townsend. 40 seconds left. Miller with it. Nothing doing. Kicks it back out to Cooper. Cross court. Drive by Bridges, no good. Rebound Flores, another one. Give it off. And into the hands of Honesty Taylor. 20 seconds left. And I think we're going to have a, timeout? Trotter's going to check in. Hadn't seen Anaya Trotter from Hope in a minute. She'll come in for Flores. 22 seconds left. Arkansas to inbound it into the backcourt. Marley Bright's got it. And the Arkansas fans giving their round of applause for the effort today. 10 seconds. 49-39 to score. And it's just going to be catch and catch and watch the clock melt away, and that'll end it. Now, Arkansas takes game 1 of the showdown with a girls basketball victory, going to Cicely Butler and her girls 49-39 final. Arkansas outscored Texas in that last quarter by a 13-12 margin, and really it was the first quarter. They got out 20-7 in the first quarter. The other quarters were all pretty close, but that one, that 13-point margin, really set the tone.
Really did. Texas was trying to play catch-up the rest of the game, and Arkansas did a good job. They got within about 6, and then Arkansas pulled back ahead and did an outstanding job, I thought, in the fourth quarter, spreading the floor and running clock.
All right. Tell you what, we're going to take a break. We'll see if we can't set up some folks we're going to talk to here. They're going to introduce the girls because the PA system wasn't working at the beginning. So they're going to introduce all the players right now and give them a chance to get some applause from the folks. But we'll take a break. We'll come back in a couple of minutes. We'll get you ready for the guys' game coming up in just a couple of minutes here on Texarkana Game Day.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire good people. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills for the right jobs. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Your Texas All-Stars. Number 1 from Texas High, Ashanti Northcross. Number 2 from Texas High, Jalen Gillette. Number 3 from Prairieland, Kirsten Bridges. Number 11 from James Bowie, JC Eves. Number 13 from Hooks, Lindra Burchett. Number 15 from Brownsboro, Micaiah Moore. Number 20 from Redwater, Reagan Markham. Number 21 from Brownsboro, Allie Cooper. Number 22 from Hugh Springs, Sonaria Davis. Number 23 from Liberty Ilo, Brianna Block. Number 24 from Brownsboro, Paris Miller. Number 32 from Brownsboro, Tori Hooker. Number 34 from Chisholm, Harmony Marsh. Number 42 from Linden Kildare, Lasagna Nard. Let's have a big round of applause for our team from Texas. Congratulations, ladies. And now, for our champions from the state of Arkansas. This Arkansas team is coached by head coach from Genoa, Cicely Butler, assisted by Austin Kidd from Spring Hill and Eden Spears from Mineral Springs. Let's have a big round of applause for our Arkansas All-Star coaches. These are your Arkansas Girls FCA All-Stars. Number 1 from El Dorado, Karshayla Roser. Number 2 from Magnolia, Janiyah Baker. Number 3 from Emerson, Cornecia Griffin. Number 10 from Nashville, Honesty Taylor. Number 11 from Hope, Anaya Trotter. Number 12 from Genoa Central, Olivia Turley. Number 14 from Spring Hill, Tara Reeves. Number 15 from Nashville, Sydney Townsend. Number 20 from Lafayette County, Cassidy Jones. Number 21 from Trinity Christian, Landy Williamson. Let him catch up for a second. Here we go. Number 22 from Hope, Ciara King. Number 25 from Centerpoint, Marley Brown. Number 30 from Centerpoint, Monica Flores. Number 40 from Nevada, Jada Grant. Number 44 from Foreman, Michaela Hardwick. Let's have one more round of applause for your winners of the FCA All-Star Girls Basketball Team from Arkansas. We want to remind you we have basketballs that have been signed by all of our All-Star athletes today. You can pick those up at the concession stand. If you would like to purchase one, you can pick those up out there at the concession stand. For each of our games, we will select a most valuable player of the game. They are awarded the most valuable player plaque. The most valuable player for FCA All-Stars Girls Basketball 2022 from Center Point, Arkansas, number 25. Great job, ladies. And congratulations once again. One more time, let's just show appreciation to all of the young ladies who represented themselves tonight in their final day in high school. Thank you all so much for what you've done. All right, now just over 10 minutes. We will be done with our boys game. Remember, you can visit the concession stand. Chick-fil-A sandwiches, there's pizza out there, all kinds of snacks, things to drink. Stop and get you some refreshments out there at the concession stand. We're going to continue on our night.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
All right, we welcome you back here on Texarkana Game Day. We're just going to do a little recap on the girls' game, and then we're going to take a break here. We're going to put this stream to bed for the girls' game and restart it for the guys' game here in just a couple of minutes. But as you were watching the end of that, you can see the Most Valuable Player Award was handed out. I asked you which one of the two did you think it was going to be. Is it going to be Marley Bright or is it going to be Carshayla Rozier? Well, apparently they didn't ask us and decided, and without too much upset from the fan base, which was very pro Marley Bright, she was named the MVP today.
Yes, and excellent choice. I also love the fact that one of the leading cheerleaders at that announcement was Rozier.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That was beautiful.
No question. It would have been. Yeah. You'd had a hard time convincing the crowd
absolutely
that anybody else should get it. Even though Rozier was the leading scorer in the game with 11, it was Bright who kind of kept the crowd entertained, maybe more than anything else. She finishes with 8 points, a bunch of assists, some highlight dribbling kind of plays, and gets the MVP to take home with her. All right, really quickly. Texas side leading scorer, Paris Miller, she had 8. We had mentioned that Rozier had 11 and 8 for Marley Bright for Arkansas. They win game 1, 49-39. You see there's about 5 minutes on the clock. We're going to take the break. We're going to put to bed this feed, and we'll come back with the guys' game next here on Texarkana